Afternoon all. Now here's this 5-cell mobile power bank again, and I should have trusted my ears on this one because I'm not sure whether you can hear this. Let me bring the microphone a bit closer. But this thing is howling at a very audible frequency. Now I don't have particularly good high frequency hearing, so I thought I'd put my big 5 ohm rheostat on this thing and the scope, and look what we have. Now I've got this on 1 volt per division. Here's the baseline, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volts, and we sort of do have 5 volts, but there is 2.7 volts of ripple. But look at the frequency, 10.3 kilohertz. Well, that's ridiculous. 10.3 kilohertz. This boost converter should be oscillating at something way above that. So there's something seriously wrong here. I'm not sure whether it's just atrocious design, which would surprise me because everything inside this thing looked pretty reasonable, or whether this is actually just a faulty unit. I'm going to compare it with all my other power banks. So here's the 1-cell power bank, and we've got 5 volts. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, it's about 4.5 volts there. No frequency that the scope can make out, and only 440 millivolts of ripple. Now here's the really cheap 2-cell power bank, and we're getting about 520 millivolts of ripple. The frequency, the scope doesn't seem to be able to work it out, but it's 5 microseconds per division, and that is 1 cycle. So that's about 200 kilohertz, and that would be what you'd expect for the frequency of the boost converter. And here's the 3-cell power bank. Bit of ripple there, it's at a higher frequency. It's measuring 200 millivolts. Now here's the Kidian 4-cell power bank, so by the same company, and I mean nothing discernible there. Peak to peak 120 it's saying, but pretty much flat. What's the voltage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's not quite 5 volts. And also by Kidian, this is the 6-cell power bank, and once again nothing significant in terms of ripple. And again, this is into 1 ohm, so it's 5 ohms, so it's 1 amp. Nothing there. Let's go back to the 5-cell. So here's the 5-cell again, and once again we're back to ludicrous amounts of ripple, 2.6 volts, with this 10 kilohertz squeal. I mean, you must be able to hear it. Can you hear that? I can hear it. It's driving me mad. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Is this a faulty unit, or have they just got this hopelessly wrong? I'd be very surprised, because they've put money into this, certainly in the sort of, well, in every aspect. That display alone must have had to be manufactured and bought in. So how is this so bad? It's a mystery. So the jury's out really on this mobile power bank. I don't know whether this is a faulty one, or whether there's something fundamentally wrong with the design. I guess the only way I'm going to find out is if anyone's seen this power bank on a website where they have reviews. That's one of the problems with eBay. There are no reviews, no product reviews. Has anyone else said that there's a problem with low frequency ripple? So I think I'm going to have to leave my review as it was, because everything about this power bank looks like it's quality, apart from the output. But I don't know whether it's this particular unit or the design itself. And I'll just have to see if I can find more information on that subject.